One of the questions I hear a lot is, Molly, when did you decide, what was your aha moment like when you decided to become, or that you were ready to become, a self-employed professional? And I've given this a lot of thought because there are a lot of ways to answer it. I guess the truth is there's no single moment when I had that realization. It seems that even today, and I've been working for myself for 20 years now, I continue to have aha moments when I go, this is what it means to be successfully self-employed. The very earliest came realizing that I had something of value to offer. And I would like everyone who watches this to take this piece to heart. Each of us does have something to offer, and it's not comparative. It can't be evaluated compared to someone else. Your value is yours alone, and it's not just what you do, it's how you do it, it's the little bits of flavor and charm and difference that you bring to it. It could even be parts of yourself that you're shy about, or that you have repressed, that actually contribute to it. I was talking today to my friend and colleague Isabel Parlett, who's on the faculty for the TeleSummit, and Isabel was sharing that she started out as a dancer, and that she is now bringing dance or movement into her work with language and with articulating your message for your market. And Isabel is so brilliant at this work, and I just know she's going to be brilliant at integrating movement with her training. And so, if I may speak for Isabel, I would say that she's had yet another aha moment about being ready to be successfully self-employed, one in which she sees another dimension of herself that wants to be expressed through the medium of self-employment. Another aha moment I had was about 2 years into coaching, when I realized, I finally understood why my prior business, Molly Cottles, a fiber art studio, had failed. And here's why. First of all, in a very real way, it did not fail. I started that business when I was in early recovery from alcoholism and addictions. It gave me a way to express myself, to work creatively and artistically with my hands that was profoundly healing. So I can't call that business a failure in absolute terms. And in terms of bringing home any bacon, it was a failure. And here's why. Molly Cottles existed for me to express myself. That's only half of what a business should be. In order for a business to have commercial value, commerce, the coming together in the common marketplace and exchanging of goods and services, commerce requires value to two parties, the person in the business and the customer. Molly Cottles did not exist to give value to a customer. Don't get me wrong, I was delighted when someone saw a piece that I made and loved it. I was thrilled that they were happy. But I never lost any sleep trying to develop a product or a service through Molly Cottles that would make people happy. It was all about self-expression. This is true for many forms of art, and that's not a bad thing. But art is not a business unless you can also see the dimension of what you love that is of service to others. So the old do what you love and the money will follow, what I say is do what you love that serves others and the money will follow. Those are just two of the big ahas I've had over the years. They're two of the biggest. One is bringing my own value forward each time in my business, and the other is realizing that a business is not a business unless it exists to serve both the business owner and others. Third aha that I'll share with you, it was the moment I realized that being paid handsomely not only did great things for me, but was a great kindness and service to my clients. The very first time that I billed for my services in advance as a coach, I cannot tell you. I billed the client, processed her credit card, and a week later we had our first phone call. And what I discovered, because I had been coaching for 6 months before, but sending people bills, invoices at the end of every month, what I discovered in this situation was that that client had me riveted. I was so present for her in a way that I had not been present for other clients when I was working on an hourly basis and invoicing them. And it's not that I was conscious of holding anything back, because I didn't think I was holding anything back from those other clients. But the first time I was paid in full, in advance, and on a retainer basis rather than an hourly basis, I felt how much more of me that client got. And ever since, I have known that the more handsomely I am paid, the more fully the client benefits from what I have to offer. So those are 3 ahas that I'll leave with you, and I'm certain that there will be other ones in the next few months. Being in business as a self-employed professional is an ongoing adventure. It's never ending, and as far as I can tell, the ahas never end either. Thanks.